All right. Despite failing to finish yesterday's Cryptic Crossword, I'm going to give today's a go in The Guardian for Wednesday, November 29th. The setter is Anto. Rider in elimination stage. Could it be a hidden clue? No, I think that's too long for that. But nothing else is coming to me. Note total return for old city establishment figure. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about a total is a sum, and if you return it, you have MUS. And then I saw city establishment figure, and I think I'm starting to get into their way of speaking. They mean somebody who is said to have established a city. The first ones that come to mind are Romulus and Remus. And re is, oh, it is here, it's re, the note, do, re, mi. Yeah. So that's good. Excuse me. Informed that treadle is out of order. It sounds like an anagram of, well, treadle is the 7 letters. So ED is in there, and then we have, oh, related, I think. Let's try related. So let's try 4 down, since it is short and sweet and ends in D. Contract, which of course could be contract, as in get smaller, to dispose of diamonds. Is there something to do with contract bridge and and I was thinking of contract could be a deal, but then lead. I think you lead in bridge, don't you? But I don't get it. 3 down, liberal has useful information showing support. Well, liberal, I think, would be lib, could it just be L? Useful information, I think, can be gen. L and gen showing support, but we have a T in there. Some kind of a support, a joist or some kind of cross beam, but not getting it. Sort of at risk. We participate in sport. So thinking an anagram of at risk we, and it means to participate in sport. I do see with the K, of course, is the tricky letter to deal with here. So I'm seeing ski and then water ski. So then, yeah, I'm related must be wrong. Maybe it's another anagram. Or let me put in, oops, where's my backspace button gone? There it is. Water ski to me seems more likely to be correct. So did I even get the right anagram? I still think it's going to be ED, so let's use the anagram helper they so kindly supply us with. Oh, alerted. Ah, yes. Yeah, that works too. I think related could be a valid answer too if it wasn't for the other letters. Yeah, still nothing more on this. How about one down? Old-fashioned garden in small area. I think it might mean old-fashioned. Um, or maybe it is a small area. I just think the word square would fit. Now, of course, that begins with S, so we could have small and area. But I'm wondering if a square, oh yeah, a garden, of course, in America is called a yard, so I think it's square yard. That is not the way I thought it would be, but I think it works. But we'll know from this cue. Rider in elimination stage. So does it mean stage or does it mean rider? Which, of course, rider can also be added to a contract. Stage could be maybe a stagecoach. Quadrille fits, but I don't think it means either of those things. Let's try 12 across. Jeweler provides plastic bag free. That's one where you read it and you have no idea what's the definition and what's the wordplay. Okay, this should be easy, he said. Support women dumped by deceitful type. Support women dumped maybe is a word for women backwards, or maybe just anagrammed by deceit. So it's deceitful type. The definition. ESS seems a reasonable start. ELS, ENS, ensue. I can see a word for support starting ENS, but then women dumped. What is a deceitful type? A snake? A fox? I don't think they're deceitful necessarily. All right, come back to that one. Order to declare what to do, excuse me, with rotten food. Something or something, I suppose. Yeah, I think if you tell somebody to declare, like make a stand, and so something, and then with rotten food, you could throw it out or put it on the compost heap. I don't know. A nominated actor remade film without any actors! Exclamation. So I think this might be one the setter is very pleased with themselves about. 8-7, 15 letters. I'm always suspicious when I see the A. So A and then nominated is 9 and actor makes 15. So I think it's going to be an anagram of a nominated actor. And I do see we can get animated. Well, I mean, that's a pretty obvious partial anagram because it's pretty clear there. So in fact, ON plus actor, animated cartoon. Of course, you still use actors to provide the voice, but we'll give it to them. 5 down now, we have the first letter of the second word. Company president going after trade. with road authority. Road authority could be some kind of car, patrol car, police car, but a company president. Oh, I think actually what it is traffic, another word for trade. Company is CO, and then president is simply P. So someone with road authority. That's a good one. Let's try 19. Drop duck. Seeing rude behavior when serving hummus. Well, I'm wondering with the three-letter word ending in P if this is going to be something dip. But having said that, I can't think of anything. And the drop duck, maybe. Oh, 9 letters. So could it be an anagram of, well, I'm not sure now. Duck, of course, can be O. Yeah, not getting that. Of course, another word for drop, maybe dump. Dump something, dump over. And then rude behavior. No, not getting that. Now let's try 18 down. We have the O. A queen on board in swimming costume. Well, a 3-5 swimming costume beginning with O could be one piece. But how do we now get a queen on board? Yeah, I think that was too good to be true. On board would usually indicate that the other letters are between SS, or maybe on some other kind of board or some other kind of ship. No, I'll leave it for now, but I'll try and remember that is dubious to say the least. Almost fire, socialist bully, one that can't be criticized. Ah, yes. So this is quite easy if you think of someone that can't be criticized is a sacred cow. And almost all of the words sack, missing the K, is SAC. Socialist is red. And to bully someone is to cow them. Okay, so that confirms the C. I'm going to take a pause for my coffee and take a look at this one. Okay, remove root from country vegetable. Well, I was thinking it's a 6-letter country. I thought maybe the root would be the first letter. If you remove it, you get a vegetable, but it's actually the last one. And so it's a Swede. I don't think I've ever seen a Swede over in the United States, meaning the vegetable. Maybe it's just called something else. But pretty sure that's right. So now for 21 down, begins with S. Look for healthy sounding outcome. Look for healthy sounding. So I think it could be a word meaning look for, but then what's healthy sounding outcome? Survey means look, squint, scope, stare, healthy sounding. Sound, well, that wouldn't be sound. Okay, 22 down. Donations from altruism lately going up. So I think it's a hidden clue, and going up means going backwards. And sure enough, if we start with the A and lately going backwards, we get alms. That's good, gives us two starters. Suffering, but decline to drop head. I think it might be a 7-letter word for suffering, but if you take an 8-letter word for decline and lose its first letter, you get this suffering. Suffering, ailing, aching. I can only think of 6-letter words. Let's try 24. Plenty, embrace new, champ. So sounds like a word for plenty with an N inside it gives you champ. Now, champ, I think we're meant to think of a champion, but I think it's to champ is to bite, I suppose, to chew. Is that? There's the old thing. Is it champing at the bit or chomping at the bit? I think it might be champing actually is the correct one, but don't hold me to that. Plenty, I suppose, would be many, and then with an extra N, many. I think there was a boxing champion called Manny, wasn't there? Okay, let's see. He scored heroin with Bianca occasionally. Wow. I wonder if Mick Jagger is going to sue them over this. So Bianca occasionally suggests it's every other letter. So either BAC or INA with an H. HINA? I don't know, is that a football player? Or, oh no, it's BAC with H at the end. Oh, and of course I didn't look to see I had the C. So Bach wrote music scores. Maybe Bach's heirs will sue them. All right, vacated search, which I think means empty out search, to find this silent order. So I think that's actually an order you would give someone to be silent. So be still. Could be quiet. Vacated search. How do we, well, could this be a cue? Could actually, for something like sequel. Ah, yes, so look for healthy sounding. The outcome, I suppose, is sequel. That seems a little dubious, but it sounds like seek well, look for healthy. Yeah, so then I think this has to be quiet. Vacated. A search. Could be a quest. Now, there's probably some better explanation of this. Vacated. Search. No. Not getting it, but let's see if we think the T is correct. Well, it looks like something town at the end. Hollywood won't listen. It's complicated. So I think it's an anagram of won't listen. And so those letters are complicated or anagrammed, but what's the Hollywood and a 10 letter something town? Well, town is won't, so then we have listen and we have the N and the E. Lintustown, Sintel, Tinseltown, of course. Oh my goodness, how could I not get that? Tinsel town. There we go. All right, I'm going to pause again, order to declare what to do with rotten food, and I'm going to finish my coffee. No, nothing came to me. I did think of, going through customs, you have to declare, but then also in 21, blackjack, what is it? You sit or you, I don't know, flip or sit or what do they turn, or I can't remember what you say to the dealer. Anyway, but then I looked at 14 down. One needs to be a fast mover in this mating game. Well, I think this is just a simple cryptic definition with no wordplay, and it's speed chess, which does help with our dip. Oh, it also has suffering, but declined to drop head, ending with an H. I was sure it was going to be an ing word. Suffering. Nothing is coming to me. Could end in TH, SH, CH, GH. Nope, how about 17 down? How we might sleep someday. Just the opposite. How we might sleep. Oh, well, could it be all night? That seems very loosey-goosey. Someday, I suppose, the opposite of some would be all, and the opposite of day is night. I'll put it in. Let's see what it does for the suffering. Oh, anguish. And then I suppose if you languish, you're declining. So that makes sense. Plenty. So it's not many. Oh, it's much with the N gives munch. All right, now we have some good letters for 20 down. It's important to show half your wage went missing. It's important to show how. No, wow, that is very tricky. Now, I wonder if this could be double dip, but drop duck. Seeing rude behavior when serving hummus. How would that be double dip? That would then give a U for it's important, which would be urgent, which certainly meets the definition of it's important, to show half your wage. Well, I can see we have URGENT. Oh, that's clever. It's the second half of the three words of your wage went. I don't think I've ever seen a clue like that before, but I do like that. So now double dip must be correct. It would be nice if they had a button for explain this, the compiler provides an explanation for each solved clue, so you can make sure you're getting it for the right reason. Anyway, doing a lot better today than yesterday, although it has taken me 26 minutes to get to this point, and that's not including my time for coffee. But that is good. All right, I will focus on the positive. I haven't looked at this one yet. Bali hosts oil trade terminals. It is what it is. So I think we have seen ones like this before with the terminals, ISLE. So Bali is an island or an isle. That's good. Now our jeweler, of course, Fabergé is a famous jeweler, provides plastic, bag free. So it's an anagram of bag free. I suppose plastic as in plasticity, movable, but I think that anagram indicator is on the outskirts of what I consider fair. All right, good. Now we have the starting S for our order to declare. What to do with rotten food. Skip or eat. Something or something. Yeah, no, not getting that. How about 6 down? Oh, I never looked at. Teacher stuck in unfinished physics lab becomes increasingly irritable. Well, I think increasingly indicates that we're going to end in ER and that it means increasingly irritable. What's the word? Not grabbier, grubbier, something like that. Crabbier, I suppose. R. Let's try and explain it. So the teacher should be stuck in something that is unfinished. But where's the teacher? Oh, rabbi, of course, is a teacher. And that is in CER, which is almost all of CERN physics lab, CERN. Okay. Another one I haven't looked at. Excuse me. Centers for Homemade Fabrics Beyond Development Stage. Well, I think it's going to be the centers of, so just like the other one, there was the second half, so halves of three words in a row. Here we have the two-letter centers, EMBRYO. Yeah, that's clever as well. Oh, why am I not... I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's try again. Embryo, all right. So it's something are out, I suppose. Oh no, it's not are. It's what to? Yeah, so something. Slip it out. Order to declare. Spin it out. Spit it out. Ah, yes. Okay. Hopefully you would not have got as far as putting it in your mouth if it's rotten food, but that's okay. So just the top left to go. Now my rider in elimination stage. Thinking it might mean rider, but it might also mean stage. If it is stage, then I'd expect a word for elimination beginning with Q. May as well put in the U, A, and ending in R for elimination. Or else it's, I think either way, the word for elimination has to begin with Q, U, elimination. No. It could be just a cryptic definition, but I'm struggling to even think of words. No, not thinking of it. Let's look at my support. Women dumped by deceitful type. No. Contract to dispose of diamonds. Contract. Contract. To shrink. To dispose of diamonds. I think if it was playing cards, I think they would say something diamonds, for example, or diamonds perhaps. I guess I'm thinking of something like fold or, yeah, not getting that. And now my liberal has useful information showing support. Showing support. So I think it's going to be support or something like a joist or a something that holds something else up. No, not getting it. All right, well, I think at least I did better than yesterday. So I'm going to give up on these final 4 clues. So let's start with 9 across and reveal that. Qualifier. Oh, yeah, an elimination stage, of course. I should have thought of qualifier. And I think a rider is in the sense of something in a contract that qualifies the scope or otherwise. I think that's the meaning of that. Now, does that help me get... So maybe it begins L-I... L-I-B, I can't think of... Oh, there's a lintel. Oh, yes. I'm not exactly sure what a lintel is. I think is it the piece that goes across the top of a door. So I suppose it would be load bearing and that's the support. So L for liberal and intel for useful information. And now my contract to dispose of diamonds. No, not seeing anything. I'm going to reveal that one. Bind. I'm supposed to contract to restrict someone's movements virtually, metaphorically, or literally is to bind them. And then to dispose of is bin, and then diamonds, I suppose, can be just D, probably because of card games like bridge. Yes. So now support. I'm thinking this is going to be easel. Women dumped. Yeah, so a deceitful type is a weasel. You drop the W for women and you get easel. All right, let's check this. Let's check all. That's what I meant to. Oh, so it isn't square yard. Interesting. Now, I think this, though, has to be alerted. So, what did I have a U in there? Maybe I mistyped it somehow. I'll have to watch the video back. Yeah, so I must have just typed something incorrectly in there. All right, that gave me a bit of a shock. But let me go ahead just double check that one. Yeah, seems to be good. All right, well, every day I feel I'm getting a little bit better at these, but still a long way to go to be in the same same level of most of the daily solvers that we see. Oh, people were complaining about the clue for 12, so there must have been some mistake early on about the plastic bag free. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a great day.